There's this misconception that leadership is really about power and titles. And I think we need to dispel that. Power can move mountains, but purpose moves people. And that's a really big distinction. So, too often leaders chase that authority, that title, and that control for the purpose of validation. But true leadership doesn't start with power, it starts with the why. When your leadership is anchored in purpose, everything changes. Stop yourself from leading from a stance of power and start leading from a place of service. When you begin to think about service, I think you begin to understand that purpose driven leadership begins to create a culture of care and understanding. And it builds trust, loyalty, and resiliency. And you cannot build that with titles or asking people to comply or be compliant. The other thing that I was thinking about is asking yourself questions about, why do I want to lead? Why do you want to lead others? Because when you understand your why, you begin to align yourself and have a clear picture of how you want to make decisions. And your voice becomes consistent when you know your why. You're not questioning yourself, you're not confused. And so you're creating a really nice level of transparency and clarity for the people around you. And it allows you to be unstoppable and influence the people in the right way. And I think that's really important. The last thought that I had here is for this week, if you are in a journey of self discovery and leadership, I'm going to invite you to define your purpose and write it down. Link it to every choice you make in meetings, in mentoring moments, in feedback, even in moments of self doubt, because leadership isn't about holding the power, it's about holding meaning. And leading with purpose before power means that we're putting people first and we're watching how our leadership begins to transform lives.